Okay, let's do app updates. When we go into Ledger Live, on the home screen of Ledger Live, you come in here and you can see your portfolio. Notice there's a little dot down here. This dot indicates that there is something required on your device, right? The My Ledger section is the local interface between Ledger Live and your device. Now, a lot of people think that the crypto is stored in Ledger Live. It is not. Your crypto is stored on the blockchain, but most people spend the bulk of their time in Ledger Live in the accounts section, where they're funding their accounts or checking their balances, looking at their transaction history and all that. So it's easy to see why you would think that your Bitcoin or your XRP is stored here, but it's not. This is just the public facing information of the wallet. Now, the actual authorization, the key of the wallet, lives on the device, but the crypto is not stored on the device either, right? Crypto's on the blockchain. The device is just the key that unlocks the wallet for you, in the same way that your car key starts your car, right? The car is big. The car can drive across town, but it's useless without the key. That's how this little device works, right? You've got this huge crypto wallet out there on the blockchain. No one can access it except the person that holds the private key, and that's you. So when you see this little dot, and you want to attach your device and go in here to the My Ledger section so that you can figure out what it wants. Well, first thing you'll want to do is double check your firmware. Make sure that your firmware is up to date. Also, that you've got your genuine check passed. So every time you connect to My Ledger, it runs the genuine check. You've got a genuine device, has not been tampered with, and I'm running the latest version of the firmware. If you are not, you should run the firmware update. But what is this little dot indicating for me? Well, apparently there is an app update available for my device. So we can hit this little triangle and see that it wants to update the Solana app. So you might be wondering, well, what does that mean? What is the Solana app? Well, the app is the software that runs on your device. Basically, the wallet is initialized when you install the app on your device. A Solana wallet is generated. The private key is generated from your master private key. And from there, the app can export the data to the big part of Ledger Live, the part where you see your balance and transaction history. So you want to make sure that all of your apps stay up to date for improved functionality, for bug fixes, and security updates, right? Solana is not a static crypto. It is constantly being updated. You want a device that is flexible enough to keep updated to implement all of the updates in the Solana blockchain. So when Solana blockchain gets updated, they update their Ledger app and give it to Ledger, and then the user needs to update it. So we'll just hit update all. I've already authorized my device earlier before the live stream. Usually when you connect to the My Ledger section, it's going to ask you to allow a secure connection. It's just that's done. Right, so it's basically updating the Solana app, right? And then we're done. What's interesting about the app updates, and I know a lot of people have this problem, is that they run their app update and then they go back over to their trading app or their like in for tonight's case, it was Solana, and then they go back over to their Solana wallet, and then all of a sudden things go crazy and they can't do swaps anymore. The reason that is because in order to do swaps, in at least currently now, you need to have blind signing enabled. And usually you muddle through this the first time you attempt to do swaps, right? Then you run an app update and all of a sudden the Solana app has gone back to its defaults. right? So whenever you update your apps on the Ledger device, you need to make sure that you go back in and re-enable whatever settings you needed to have before, right? So in this case, we're going to go into Solana, right? And once we're in the Solana app, we're going to go into the settings up there, that gear shift, and then you can see here that we just want to enable blind signing, right? So that's one thing that a lot of people overlook, is that when you run app updates in Ledger Live, it's going to take your settings back to default. So that's very important, keeping your apps up to date.